Hi there, I'm John Scott. We're in Berkeley, California. I'm in the offices of the first global film distribution platform built on Facebook. That's a big sentence, but it's a big, bad, great idea. We're going to talk to Craig Tanner, the CEO of this big, bad idea, FlickLaunch, next. From KCBS, All News 740 and FM 1069 and CBS Interactive, this is Homegrown CEO. Craig Tanner, you're the CEO of FlickLaunch. You have come up with a very interesting way to distribute movies. Tell us about what you do, what your company does.
Well, what FlickLaunch is, it's the first movie distribution platform built on Facebook for indies. We built it for indies, but now we're starting to get some interest from some of the majors.
I'm making a film. I've just finished my documentary. Normally, I would try to get maybe a traditional film producer to kind of spread it around. I put it on YouTube. I try to get some viral action. That's kind of the old way of doing it. And the likelihood of me getting theatrical release for my film, especially if I'm an indie, is pretty low, right?
Correct. One of the things that Eric Moore, my partner, and I realized was that the indies were having trouble getting distribution. So our whole thing was, let's try to get distribution for the indies, take them to the audience. The audience is on Facebook. One great thing about Facebook, it mirrors society. So if 20% of the population likes romantic comedies, 20% of Facebook's going to like romantic comedies. So the best thing is that we figured there's an audience there that we can take them to, and at that point help them monetize their art. And so one of the things we did was we built in, through PayPal, we built in an adaptive API that actually, for every dollar that comes in, the filmmaker gets 70% and FlickLaunch gets 30%.
API, Application Programming Interface.
Exactly.
It's how your site lives on someone else's site.
Exactly.
For those that don't know that stuff. Okay, so I'm looking through your stuff here, Mr. CEO, and what happens is that when you work with a filmmaker, you can help them with their social strategy.
Exactly.
You can make sure that we were talking before, if you're making a film about a barking dog,
yes,
you're going to make sure that every barking dog website on earth has some love for that film.
Exactly.
And that's what your expertise is at.
That's what we're aiming for. So one of the things that we've definitely, kind of our model is, everyone who makes that barking dog movie, okay, whether it's all cast and crew, every actor, every the director, the producers, everyone should be on their Facebook pages, their Twitter feeds, and driving traffic to that online movie theater. Also, referencing all the different sites on Facebook that you can drive traffic from to your online movie theater. So that's kind of what our goal is.
This is a 20-foot by 10-foot office. From such humble beginnings, such great empires were built. So as you're getting started now, you've been doing this for a while, Homegrown CEO is all about finding people who have dreams and are trying to get them realized. So someone like you wants to start a business. Tell me about what you've learned so far.
What I've learned so far is with what we're doing, we definitely have to make filmmakers understand that it's not a build it and they will come. You have to work like anything else. I don't care if you're working in a store, you're working as a lawyer, it doesn't matter. You have to work to get business and make money. That's one of the struggles, is trying to show them, yeah, we understand it's art, but you have to monetize your art, because guess what? If you don't monetize your art, you're not going to make a second film or a third film. You have to be able to pay back your investors, pay your crew. Otherwise, at that point, it's just a hobby. So our whole goal is kind of changing their mindset. Okay, the other thing is too, we're new to the game, and we have to grab mind share and change people's minds too, and make them understand, hey, now I can watch a movie on Facebook. I can socialize with my friends. You can pause, you can chat, you can do everything you want to do. So that's another behavior we have to change also. So those are some of the things we've definitely learned.
So there's 3 of you that are doing this enterprise right now.
There's, right now, there are 6 of us. Mm-hmm. And then we have a dev team in India of about 20 people. Mm-hmm. So.
And you were here till 4 a.m. last night, I heard.
Yes.
This morning.
Yes.
There's going to be a lot of those sort of days ahead.
A lot of those days ahead. We don't sleep much.
Mm-hmm. What was one of the biggest surprises about starting your own business that you've learned so far? Just in terms of the business.
Sure.
Being in this room, having these arguments, having these creative discussions, scratching stuff up on the whiteboard.
Sure. You know, you have a lot of, you get a lot of ideas. Not everything's going to work. You've got to at some point put a stake in the ground, figure out what your business is, and then move on from there. You're always tweaking it. I mean, that's one thing we've realized. You're just always going to have little tweaks here and there. We definitely have lively discussions to figure things out. One of the things that we do know is we feel very confident because, sometimes people go, oh, that can't happen, or you can't contact that person. You'd be shocked what would happen if you just pick up a phone or drop an email. Someone gets back in touch with you. It's not that hard. I mean, these people aren't gods, You figure out a way to humanize it and get in contact with these people. And then you start to get people interested in your business. It starts to pick up momentum. People get excited. So we've learned a lot of that for sure.
Here's the good news. You're going to make it.
We hope so. That's our goal.
I'm in. Awesome.
That's our goal.
I like learning about your company. It was nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You can find out more about this fine company at FlickLaunch.com. And if you'll come back here next week, you're going to meet another new local success story, one of our fine entrepreneurs in this series that I get the best enjoyment out of bringing to you. From KCBS, All News 740 and FM 1069 and CBS Interactive, we'll catch you next week on Homegrown CEO.